Hi first graders, welcome back. So it's Sunday night and tomorrow's Monday. So I wanted to share one of my new favorite stories. It's called The Good Egg, and it's from the same people who wrote the story The Bad Seed. So it's by Jory John and Pete Oswald. I'm excited. So I'm going to read it to you, and we're gonna enjoy a story together. Oh, hello, I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. It's true, I do all kinds of good things. Like, I'll carry your groceries, I'll water your plants, I'll change your tires, I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. So he's doing all these kind things for other people. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days back at the store. There were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. He's talking about the fact that they're in a recycled carton. That's funny. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank. So I'm looking at the picture and I'm wondering, I see the good egg, then I see some silly ones, I see some sad ones, maybe some angry or mad ones. I wonder what's gonna happen next. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. They broke their stuff on purpose. Doesn't sound like a good egg to me on that one. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg. A very good egg. There he is trying to keep the peace with all the other craziness going on. So I'm starting to think to myself, why would that good egg always want to see if he could make the other eggs behave? Nobody seemed to care though. Every night I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. Then one fateful morning I noticed some cracks in my shell. He's saying, yikes. Somebody put a note that said, kick me. That's not nice. The cracks were everywhere. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure of making sure everyone was as good as me. He felt pressure from trying to make everybody else behave. And he started to crack. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I'd had enough. That doesn't look like a happy egg anymore because he's feeling all the pressure and it's making him crack. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank that I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. I left that night. So he said he was leaving and all they said was blah, blah, blah. So now he kind of looks sad. His friends were not being very supportive of him. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. Look at he grew hair on his face because he lost track of time. He was out for so long. Out there on the road under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. So I'm thinking to myself that it's really important that you think about what you need. If you need a break from maybe some friends that aren't behaving so well, it's okay to take a break. Let's see what he does to take a break. I took walks. I read books. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. So I'm thinking that during this break, while we're apart for a little while, you can pretty much do all of those things except float in the river because it's way too cold. I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in, I breathed out. That's kind of like how we did yoga. I even started painting. So again, more ideas. If you feel yourself getting a little scrambled, you could always take a break. For once, I found time for me. It's like a little spa day over here. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. He's starting to heal. Because he took the time he needed to focus on what he wanted. I started to feel like myself again. Very peaceful. Looks like crisscross yoga sauce to me. So I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. So I call that balance. He found out what he needs to be able to feel not so scrambled. And then he also knows that he can be good and still be friends with the other eggs who maybe aren't always perfect, because we're not always perfect. Here we go. That's what he's saying because they have quotation marks. Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Heyo, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. He just greeted all of his friends. That's very kind to say hi to every single one. And remember in the beginning, they all said blah, blah, blah when he wanted to leave. Now they made a sign that says welcome home. They're showing him that they love him too. Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bad. But it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect. And I don't have to be either. I'm okay with that. So the good egg realized that it's okay not to be perfect. Sometimes we need to take a break. Sometimes the other eggs aren't going to be perfect either. Nobody's perfect. Mistakes will happen, and we just try our best. Yep, the old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again. It's good to be home. The end. So thanks for joining me for our first read aloud on here. I am super excited to do more for you. I hope you all enjoyed a very good weekend, and I will see you soon.